To finance the 3.02 trillion shillings budget, government seeks to increase the tax base through a raft of measures that will see the Kenya Revenue Authority tasked with collecting 1.8 trillion shillings. Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich proposed an increase in capital gains from 5% to 12.5%, as well as expanding the withholding tax base to include firms dealing in security, cleaning, catering and transportation of goods, excluding air travel. The digital economy will also face taxation. In terms of administrative measures to enhance revenue collection and seal revenue loopholes, a number of initiatives are underway, Rotich says, including sustaining the fight against illicit and counterfeit trade, upgrading of ICT systems at KRA, as well as supporting the fight against cross-border tax evasion.
Revenue enhancement initiatives that target, among others, enhanced scanning of containers to detect concealment, implementation of regional electronic cargo tracking system to tackle transit diversion, implementation of new debt collection strategy, resolution of tax dispute, and enhancing investigative capacity to support revenue collection. Mr. Speaker, we expect the above administrative measures to significantly boost our revenue efforts going forward.
To manage public debt, Rotich says Treasury has strengthened the Public Debt Management Office under a Director General to be responsible for public debt management and operations, but noted that public debt is within sustainable limits.
Kenya continues to meet its debt service obligation promptly with no accumulation of debt arrears. Public debt is within sustainable levels and the debt burden is projected to decline over the medium term as we implement the fiscal consolidation plan.
The 2019-2020 budget comes with a fiscal deficit including grants of 607.8 billion shillings, which will be financed by net external financing of 324.3 billion shillings and net domestic financing of 283.5 billion shillings.
We expect revenue including A&A of 2.1 trillion. Expenditure and net lending are projected at 2.8 trillion, leaving a fiscal deficit including grants of 6 or 7.8 billion. In relation to GDP, this deficit translates to 5.6%, a decline from 6.8% in this financial year and 7.4% last financial year. Mr. Speaker, the fiscal deficit of 5.6% of GDP will be financed by net external financing of 324 billion and net domestic financing of 283.5 billion.
Betty Kiptum, Channel 1 News.